Good evening, students. This is your maths teacher. Today we are starting our new chapter, fraction, which is in your half yearly examinations. So today, first of all, we will start from its definition. You need to know its definition also. So firstly, I will tell you the definition of its definition. Listen carefully. What is fraction? A fraction represents a part of a whole or a part of a collection and a group. When an entire object or a group is divided into equal parts, each part is called a fraction. Okay, so it means that I will also explain you with a counter example what is exactly a fraction. Suppose that in a class I have given you a test of a 10 question which are of a 10 marks. So out of them you have corrected a 5 question. So you will get a 5 marks from out of a 10. Okay, so in that form we will represent that thing, how did you perform in an examination and how have you performed in an exam. That form is called a fraction form. So it means that you got a 5 marks out of a 10. So this form which is representing these things, your marks and your performance, it is a fraction form. I will also tell you I will also take one more example of a cake. So just suppose that it is a cake. Okay, it is a complete cake, and now I am cutting it from half. Okay, I am cutting it a half. So and then I am shading one part of it. So that one part I have shaded, how it will be represented? It will be represented by 1 upon 2. So it means that we have shaded one part out of a 2. So this form is also a fraction form. Now I will cut it one more time from its half. Now you can see here. Now you can see here we are getting 4 part of a one cake. So how it will be represented? Now it will be represented as 2 upon 4, because we have shaded here 2 parts out of a 4. So these 2 parts will be a 2 by 4. Okay, it will also be your fraction form. So you can say it also a fraction. Now if we will just remove the shading part of a 1, and only that one part will be a shaded part. So how it will be represented? So it will be represented by 1 out of a 4. So it will also be a fraction form. So these are the fraction form. Now I hope that you have understood this. Now we come to the definition also again. So see here, and now I will tell you about the numerator and denominator. See the fraction just like here 3 upon 8. Okay, so the above number which is 3, this number which is 3, okay, this is a numerator and this is a denominator. Okay, wait for a one more minute. You can also learn the definition of a numerator and a denominator. So numerator we represent as top number. Okay, what it tells us? It tells us how many equal parts are being considered or taken. And denominator, bottom number, okay, which is below, tells us the total number of equal parts the whole is divided into. It can never be 0. I am telling you this definition because you are in a stage of a learning. in this stage, if you have understood this definition, so it will be beneficial in your future. Okay, so learn this definition also. Today it is a basic session of a fraction, so in this session you will only learn the basic of a fraction. So next we come to the another point of our fractions. So now second point, types of a fractions. It means that how many types of a fractions you will know in next step, how many types of a fractions are. So types of a fraction, first proper fraction. Okay, what are the proper fraction? The numerator is smaller than the denominator, its total value is always less than 1. So proper fraction, so in a proper fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator, its total value is always less than 1. So proper fraction, you can say that, just think about that. You have a two question and out of two you got a 1 mark, so you can get out of you can get here 1 marks out of a 2, so it is a proper fraction. Also, if I will take example, I will say that you got 2 marks out of a 1, it is not possible. Yes, you understood it, it is not possible, so it is not a proper fraction, it is a proper fraction. Okay, you understood it. Now we will take next definition of a fraction. It is a improper fraction. What is improper fraction? Listen carefully. First of all, its definition. The numerator is where the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, its value is 1 or more. Okay, so I have just told you that, see this, you got a 5 question in exam. Okay, you can get here 3 marks, so it is a proper fraction. But if I reverse it, I will say that I am reversing this fraction, so it will become 5 upon 3. So this reverse form of a proper fraction, it is a improper fraction. This form is called a improper fraction. Okay, so you will understood it with with an example that you cannot get 5 marks out of a 3, so that form of a fraction will be a improper fraction. Okay, so moving next form, it is a mixed number or a mixed fraction, you can say. So a combination of a non-zero whole number and a proper fraction. So here I will say that, you can put here 1. Okay, 1 into 1 by 3 and comma 5 into 3 by 4. So this form of a fraction is called a mixed fraction. You can denote it by m comma m dot f, mixed fraction. So how will you solve this type of a form? M into 3 by 4, you will multiply 5 by 4, 5 4 is 20, 20 plus 3 is 23, so it will be denoted by 23 upon 4. So it is a mixed fraction, it is a mixed fraction, and mixed fraction can make a improper fraction. This is a improper fraction. Here 1 upon 3 is a proper fraction, so you will make it a mixed fraction by putting 1 here. It is disappear from by misprinting, so you can take 1 here. 1 into 1 by 3 will become a mixed fraction, and you can solve 1 into 1 by 3. I am taking here, you can solve it. You will multiply 3 by 1, 3 1 is 3 and 1 4, so it will become 4 upon 3, and 4 upon 3 is a 4 upon 3 is a improper fraction because you can't get 4 out of a 3. So next move on to Next definition. Now like fraction. So like fractions are the fraction that have the same denominator. Here in these three fractions, see these three fraction here, 2 upon 4, 4 upon 7 and 6 upon 7, they have the same denominator. Okay, so these type of a fraction are called like fractions. Okay, and next unlike fraction. Unlike fraction are the fraction who have a different denominator. Fraction that have a different denominators are called unlike fraction. Like see here, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 5 and 3 upon 8. These three fraction have a different denominator. Denominator means 3, 5 and 8, you know. These are the different denominators, so these type of fraction are called unlike fraction. So we are stopping this video right now for today, and some basic of this lesson we will tell you tomorrow. First of all, you will now you will tell me in comment section you are understanding these things in English or I need to make them in Hindi also. For my recommendation, you should do these things in English, because English is necessary whenever you will after 12th or in future you will go anywhere. So you have to know the English for there. They will ask you everything in English, and if this on this stage if your English will become perfect, so you will do there better. But if you don't understand things in English and you don't learn English in this stage, so in future you will have to face some difficulties for learning English. So you will message me in a comment box if you don't understand anything in English. I will try to give you lecture on Hindi also, on the things you are not learning in English or you are not understanding in English. So thank you very much for today, and tomorrow I will I will explain you some more basic of a fraction which are remaining in this PDF, and I will also share you this PDF in a group. And tomorrow we will start exercise question. So thank you for today, and give comments about the video. Thank you very much.